Hey everyone, so I fortunately dropped another dog shit video, because he just doesn't have any MK content ideas, and he clearly doesn't want to do MK content. But everything that gets him views, this video feels more like a vent, because he just complains that no one watches his other content again. Even though his content requires you to know the lore and care about the thing he's talking about, it's not like a thing that you can go to see the personality of someone. You know, like if like you were a Let's Player. Like, yeah, I like that guy. I'll watch him play anything. But his videos are specifically discussing points in games. You didn't care about the game to discuss the point, but Fosnick's just like a grumpy fucking asshole. So, I mean, don't expect logic to go in this. So, what is this misconception video? You know, somehow he has made something worse than the fucking Blaze on the Bridge misconception. Which, by the way, just so you know, it is Blaze. Modern incarnations intend for it to be Blaze. Blaze came from inspiration. The inspiration of it was from that bridge. No one is saying that canonically Blaze was ever on specifically the Pit Bridge. It is just a reference. It is just a nod. It was just inspiration, depending on what point in time you look at it. No one is genuinely thinking that in canon Blaze is on Sung's Island, because if that's the case, then why don't you make this point about Dagon, Serena, Frost, Rain, whoever else was on the pit in like MK9? Because they use a lot of the 3D era characters. Tanya, I think, is also there. But no, canonically they're not there. They're just background references. But yeah, he bought to make it an unironic, by the way, like full 100% seriously, made a video claiming it's a misconception. So we got next in this great series. Let's have a look. Jarek calls himself gay and then dies. This is the Pride Month content we get from this guy. I mean, it's better than the fucking shit where he tries to claim that like MKX has like outstanding or whatever the fuck word he used in the thumbnail or title to describe MKX's dog shit representation, where they're actively suppressive of it and they don't. And like it's subtle as fuck, and it's only referenced in like intro docs, one of which establishes Liu Kang as a homophobe. But no, like great job, guys, fantastic job. Yeah, rough. So yeah, we went from that to now this, where he thinks people unironically believe that Jarek says I'm so gay when he dies in the MK4 ending. Like listen to this.
When discussing Jarek, Mortal Kombat 4, or even just the last words of every MK character for some reason. Even now, in the year of our Lord Raiden 2022, there are still people who hear this sound and insist that he's saying, I'm so gay. That might have been funny in like 2008.
Who still, like, firstly, this isn't like a common joke people make anymore. It's just another thing where people go, oh, it's the funny gibberish. Let's make up some funny thing that they say. Like, yeah, I don't like it either. I don't think it's funny. It's pretty much homophobic. He doesn't actually make a point of that in this video. He just says, oh, it's not funny. And then also proceeds to act like people say it seriously. Or else why would you make a misconception video on it? So like what's next? Shinnok wants a pie. Misconceptions. Like you got that. You know. Whatever the fuck people think Liu Kang's turkey noises sound like. Wulei from Quan Chi. You know, they're like people just like think gibberish and like, oh, this guy says this and that's funny. Like, that's just like a thing that happens for the entirety of the franchise. And why are you acting like people unironically think like they're actually saying something? Because no one does. I think people like make this joke unfunny as fuck, but that's like, as far as I agree with him on this. You know, like, come on.
But nowadays, it's not. He's not calling himself gay, nor are any of the other characters when they shout gibberish during attacks.
Oh, yeah, but oh my god. Yeah, when people shout gibberish, it sounds like something, and people make the joke that it sounds like this funny thing, this funny phrase. No one is saying otherwise to this. This isn't a misconception, because no one holds this misconception.
inspired by a sound Carlos Messina made when he hit his nuts while filming for MK1. That's it. I mean, when the actual gay character from MKX and the angry lesbian from MK11 aren't saying this, why would you think Jarek...
So, are you backpedaling on the fact that you've been called out several times for the fact that MKX has shit representation? Like, is that what that was? Like why, shoehorning that into this video? Whatever.
is. And if you're saying it to be funny, you're actually less funny than MK Legends Johnny Cage.
Oh, no
and it
shit.
takes genuine effort to be less funny than that dipshit.
Yep.
Now, some of you are probably
That's the only
thinking,
good bit
is
of
this
that
really something that needs a video to be made
No.
about it? And no, not really, but it's still going to do better than fucking anything I put up on this channel.
So basically, outright admitted to being lazy and he doesn't care about this content. And in fact, has no ideas considering he makes the same racist Jax MK11 video. He's made it like 3 times. So like stuff about Luke Kang's like a 150, he made like a video about that 3 times, rehashing the same old points. Like he's just milking views from the MK stuff because no one cares about his other shit. Because he's not a likable guy. And his content, like I've said, requires you to have a base knowledge of the other content. And people come to his content because they saw him made a lot of MK stuff. And also, no one gives a fuck about your shitty, sexist, waifu tier lists. No one cares. It's just lazy content over and over and over and over again. And like these shit series ideas, like Misconceptions, where he covers misconceptions that never existed. Well, he used to cover like actual misconceptions for like 3 or 4 videos. And that was just nonsense, like this. Look at this, it's a minute, 11 seconds. Yeah, he also like acts like this is a serious misconception. I don't get it. I do not get it. And people like this channel. People like MK YouTubers. I don't get it. They're all absolute scum. Except me. Actually, I am. But so, yeah, I don't count. Because I make Mario Kart content. Too. So he's telling like MK YouTube, also he's associated with MK because no one gives a fuck about his other content. Right? So that's when you go from variety to this one specific thing, because you have a main thing, you know? I'd like it or not, that's just how it is. You can cry about all you want, but that's how your content is. That's how your viewers see it. You can be ungrateful as fuck all you want about your viewers, which you are, because you're an absolute dick to people like in your own Discord and whatnot, you know? Why do you have a Discord? Why does this guy even have a fucking Discord? Because he's just a dickhead on it. He accused a 14-year-old girl of being a nonce in his server, and then proceeded to backpedal, saying, "Oh, that's just a general insult." Like, no, it's not. For the record, it means paedophile in Britain, and also for the record, as a British person, no one says nonce just regularly with like no actual like paedophile related context. You know, so yeah, that's rough. And by the way, that 14-year-old teenage girl was pointing out that he has some sexist, very like fucking gross OCs. I don't even remember the specifics about it, but it's rough. You know, it's like DeviantArt, like fetish, like nonsense. Which like you can have that, but like don't like fucking wave it around like a rival flag. You know, like no. No, and like speaking of pride, make an actual pride video, please. You know, instead of this shit. Like this is your pride content. Like I said, I mean, it's better than him just like not knowing any of the topics he's on about, just making up bullshit. But yeah.
It's not MK related, no matter how much passion or effort goes into them. So
Look how he complains so fucking much about this shit. Like, I've already made the point twice. I'm not going to make it again. I'm not going to do a him thing, a force thing.
YouTuber kids, you'll get stuck in one single niche, and anything you try to do outside of that will tank, and your channel will flounder when you burn out on the main topic.
So he's burnt out. He's burnt out. So the solution is, hey, I'm just going to make jokey joke videos. I'm going to make shit content because my channel's dying. No one cares about my videos. I have no good ideas. Yeah, fucking awful. And yeah, very, very rough. I basically covered everything there. You know, he's a shit person. a shit channel. I don't know what joy you get from videos like that, like absolute dog shit. Like, if you watch me just because I do like fucking, I'm a fucking moron and I'm playing these games and I like share like, and I make comments about it, whatever, or show how to do something. You know, like, Advice is not serious. But his content relies on being serious, and then when he tries to be funny, he's just not. He's just not. His like fucking memes aren't funny. Like, is this supposed to be a meme video? Like I can't tell because he's serious, but also this is rushed content with not an actual good idea, and I feel I'm repeating the same stuff now. Oh man, it is so dumb. It is so dumb. But yeah, very, very terrible. So yeah, just don't support this guy who harasses teenage girls, doesn't respect his fan base, has run out and burnt out of video ideas. His actual ideas are dog shit. Have you seen like his fucking wasted potentials recently? Like they're already like full of dog shit ideas. Like I feel like I should just do this myself at this point, you know, and like have better ideas because I do. And like most people do, because his ideas are frankly worse than NRS. And people, you guys know my thoughts on NRS. I fucking hate him more than this guy. Well, yeah, I don't know. Dog shit channel. Don't support him. Don't support shitty friends like Brush Poet, who also harasses smaller content creators like me. While also completely misunderstanding all my points. And insulting me instead of just like being competent and having an argument about. I mean, this guy's just a dickhead. Sonic XD is a piece of shit as well. True Dog Gaming is definitely sexist. Like, I think that's pretty obvious. He also just makes up a bunch of misconceptions and lies. Which, by the way, Fuzzlink won't ever address that because it's his friend, you know, or somebody who can leech off of by doing collabs with. You know, I'm not going to address the fact that like his video about like 3D characters was full of incorrect information, or do I need to do that myself? Maybe that's the next video, guys. Yeah, that's my rant over. Don't support this shit at all. We need small MK creators to get support because the current ones are terrible. Yeah. See you later, guys. Fuck Full Snake. Bye.